This is Rob from Cypherglass, and today I want to talk a little bit about the EOS Constitution and a potential replacement for the EOS Constitution that solves a lot of the issues with the current placeholder. Now, if you're not familiar, the current EOS Constitution is actually a placeholder that nobody has voted on. You see, in the early days of EOS, it was important to all of the block producers who were launching the chain that we had some kind of a constitution in place. So we used this placeholder constitution, but of course, because the chain had not actually launched when we input this constitution, nobody was actually able to vote on it and say, yes, this is what I want as a token holder to govern the blockchain I'm using. So because of that, there have obviously been a lot of complaints about the current EOS Constitution. Starting off, the name Constitution has different meanings and different connotations, some positive and some negative, depending on what part of the world you live in. But beyond that, the current EOS placeholder Constitution also includes clauses that give potential power to organizations like ECAF. And as is very clear with the most recent DCAF, removing ECAF referendum, it seems that the token holders are not a fan of ECAF either. So where do we go from here? We know that we want to be governed, or at least have guidelines of some kind of EOS Constitution, but how do we get it to a point where we can all agree? Well, today I am super excited to let you know that EOS New York has finally released the EOS User Agreement. Notice that it's called a user agreement and not a constitution, so that there are no additional connotations or extra meanings applied onto this word. It's simply an agreement of users and block producers that are all using the chain. So if you are an EOS token holder, I highly recommend you head on over to eostitan.com/proposals. The link will be in the description below as well, so that you can vote on this important referendum. Now, of course, if you have any feedback on this proposal, please let me know in the Cypherglass Telegram channel, or let EOS New York know in their Telegram channel, since they are the ones who are spearheading this. But I thought it was important to point out my favorite article in this EOS User Agreement. And that's Article 8, which should help restore faith in the immutability of the EOS blockchain. And we want to make sure that it is very clear that the blockchain is immutable and nobody can change your keys without your consent. So that's my favorite article, but I am strongly in favor of each of the articles in this EOS User Agreement. So check it out at eostitan.com/proposals. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and let's get this EOS User Agreement passed. Until next time, go EOS!